What if the reigning NBA champions, the Boston Celtics, are about to embark on one of the boldest transformations in recent league history? Tonight, we bring you an exclusive inside look at significant changes on the horizon for a team that has set the gold standard in basketball, yet is facing a crossroads that could alter its legacy for years to come. From the intensity of the playoffs to waves of off-court turbulence, every move in Beantown is making headlines. If you thought the Celtics' run this season was captivating, the twists coming next might just redefine the future of the NBA. The Celtics' playoff prowess and underlying tensions, the Boston Celtics have, once again, stomped their authority on the league, coming off a triumphant series win against the Orlando Magic, sealing the deal in 5 games. They charge forward, hungry for another championship banner to raise in TD Garden. But as their playoff campaign continues at a fever pitch, rumblings behind the scenes are growing louder. According to the ever-reliable Shams Charania from ESPN, the front office is preparing for an off-season that could rival the drama of the playoffs themselves. Sources have told me for weeks that the Celtics are going to actively explore trade options this off-season. This iteration just isn't sustainable for the team, reports Charania. That word, iteration, refers to a core group of Celtics who have played together, almost unchanged, over the last 4 to 5 years. This nucleus has delivered consistency, chemistry, and most importantly, victories. But it's come at a staggering cost. For the 2025-26 season, 5 key Celtics are projected to earn over $28 million apiece, pushing Boston's total payroll to dizzying heights. With the NBA's new, far more punitive second apron luxury tax looming, the Celtics' payroll could nearly touch the astronomical mark of $500 million. How did a winning formula become a financial conundrum? And what does it mean for Boston's future? A deep dive into financial pressures. Let's break this down. The NBA's new salary cap rules are designed to prevent teams from stockpiling expensive, star-studded squads year after year. The second apron serves as a hard barrier. If teams cross it, they're severely restricted in signing free agents and executing trades. For Boston, already at the summit in terms of championship aspirations, this translates into a paradox. Maintaining the very team that makes them elite could simultaneously force their hand to dismantle it. With Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, and Derek White all earning massive contracts, the club's options are shrinking. Even for a team with championship ambitions, the math simply doesn't add up forever. Executives and fans alike are bracing for inevitable hard choices. A possible shakeup so significant it could redefine what a Celtics team looks like. Is change imminent? Trade scenarios on the table. So, what could this mean in practice? Expect trade talks around one or more of Boston's household names this summer. Insiders suggest the Celtics management is determined not to be hemmed in by punitive league rules. Creative, forward-thinking deals may take shape, with an eye on balancing competitiveness and fiscal sanity. While whispers swirl about potential targets and assets, nothing is certain yet. But make no mistake, no player's spot is guaranteed. Fans can expect an off-season packed with intrigue, as Boston's brain trust looks for ways to reload while keeping their championship window wide open. Expect speculation, surprise dealings, and maybe some painful goodbyes as the Celtics try to thread the needle between success on the court and survival off it. Off the court, ownership changes fuel a new chapter. If all this weren't enough, seismic shifts are also rumbling in the Celtics boardroom. After months of anticipation, we've confirmed that the financing for the sale of the franchise to Bill Chisholm's investment group is now secured. Thursday's report from Front Office Sports drops another bombshell. The deal is valued at a record-shattering $6.1 billion, marking one of the most significant ownership transfers in NBA history. Insiders tell us Chisholm's group is now overfunded, meaning they've raised not just enough, but more than enough capital to cover the purchase. The transaction will follow NBA guidelines for private equity deals, with Chisholm's group obtaining a controlling stake, over 51% of the team, right out of the gate. What about the current boss? Wyke Grousbeck, Celtics CEO and team governor, will remain in his leadership position at least through the 2027-28 season. This transition period will be critical as the team charts a new, potentially transformative path. What this all means for Celtics fans. Let's pause and take in the scale of all this. The Celtics are still laser-focused on their playoff run, with passionate eyes on the prize. But as banners hang above the court, reality below the rafters is shifting. On one end, a roster loaded with talent, but facing possible breakups due to salary constraints. On the other, a change in ownership, with even more resources and possibly new philosophies entering the mix. For Celtics fans, this is a time of both excitement and unease. Will the next era lead to even greater heights, or is a challenging rebuild around the corner? The tale will unfold not just over the summer, but over the coming seasons. On-court performance and off-court vision, now intertwined more than ever. The emotional core. Celtics' identity at stake beyond the numbers and headlines. This is about legacy. The Celtics have built something special, a unique chemistry, a timeless blue-collar spirit, and an identity that's inspired millions. As change arrives, will that soul remain intact? Players, coaches, and fans all know what's at stake. There's pride in the journey so far, but also a recognition that nothing lasts forever in sports. With new owners poised to take the reins and trade winds blowing, the feeling around the Garden is unmistakable. A new epoch is beginning, and it's layered with hope, curiosity, and a dose of nerves. Closing thoughts and your turn. The Celtics story is far from over. If history teaches us anything, it's that Boston never backs down from a challenge. Whether you're a diehard Celtics supporter or simply love the drama of world-class basketball, this summer is set to be unforgettable. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you believe the Celtics should break up their core or stick together to chase more titles? Who would you keep and who would you trade? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this deep dive. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest, most in-depth stories from around the league. Stay tuned, and as always, thank you for joining us on this ride, wherever Boston's journey goes next.